prosecutors from the department. I anticipate meeting with Ms. Maxwell in the coming days. Until now, no administration on behalf of the department had inquired about her willingness to meet with the government. That changes now. Now, how odd is this? The United States Attorney General, the #1 DOJ lawyer, the top prosecutor in the United States, is going to be the one to meet with Ghislaine Maxwell. Also, her #2, Todd Blanche. I want you to think about how odd that is. And this is false. The Department of Justice did previously reach out to Ghislaine Maxwell. You know when? When they prosecuted her successfully for sex trafficking, and she was convicted and sentenced to over 20 years. There was a prosecutor from the DOJ. You know what her name was? Maureen Comey. She was the lead prosecutor in the Southern District of New York who prosecuted Ghislaine Maxwell. So what does Maureen Comey think about all of this now? Oh, wait. Last week, the Trump regime fired Maureen Comey, the lead prosecutor against Epstein and the lead prosecutor against Ghislaine Maxwell. So do you see what the Trump regime did there? And this is why I also think Ghislaine Maxwell is scared and terrified. And they're clearly telling her through, I think, that first paragraph, basically, say you saw nothing and maybe we can talk. Maybe there's a deal that can be made. Remember that Ghislaine Maxwell's family previously wrote an open letter that they published online saying, Donald, you should honor deals. There was a non-prosecution agreement entered into by your former labor secretary, the United States attorney from the Southern District of Florida, who said that you couldn't prosecute Epstein and you couldn't prosecute Epstein's co-conspirators. Honor that deal. And now we're seeing this. Then they fire Maureen Comey, the lead prosecutor, who would never be okay with the Attorney General and Todd Blanche having an unmonitored conversation with Ghislaine Maxwell in this type of way, in this type of forum. Todd Blanche, the #2, the Deputy Attorney General, Trump's former criminal defense lawyer, he says, justice demand courage. For the first time, the Department of Justice is reaching out to Ghislaine Maxwell to ask, what do you know? How could you not interpret that as a threat? And again, that's not the first time. The first time the government reached out was when they criminally prosecuted her back in 2019. At Attorney General Pam Bondi's direction, I've contacted her counsel. I intend to meet with her soon. No one is above the law and no lead is off limits. And again, I interpret that as a threat. So then Donald Trump was asked in the Oval Office during that bizarre presser that he did with the President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. of Philippines. Trump was asked, do you support the DOJ seeking an interview with Ghislaine Maxwell? Here's what Trump said. Let's play it.
Do you support the Justice Department seeking an